Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making this USA patriotic sign. I know I'm running late, but editing videos takes a while. So anyway, to start off, I will be using these 5-gallon paint stir sticks that I got from Walmart. This USA banner that I got from Dollar Tree. And they have like 3 different variations in this one, so you can change it up. And then I used these garden stakes, and you can just pick one color, but these are the 2 options. They're the little garden stakes though. And then you just want to cut down your 5-gallon paint stir sticks, and I mitered my corners on them, but you want it to fit a 12 by 12 frame. And then I'm just cutting down these giant craft sticks on the back just to give it some stability. So I didn't actually glue the corners together. I just glued these on the back. And it held up really nice, but it gives it a nice like groove so you can set your backing to your sign in. And just glue these on the 4 corners, and then I do fill in those sides next to the corners with the giant craft sticks. So just cutting it down to fit, and then yeah. And then I finish that with the other 4 sides. And then I use this, it's dollar store spackle, but I mix some of the apple barrel khaki in with it, and I just have a little tub of it, so whenever I'm doing wood, I can use this to fill any of the cracks where it didn't, where it's not all the way connected, and it fills in, and it's like the perfect color for it. So I recommend mixing up some of the dollar store spackle and apple barrel paint in the shade khaki. And then I'm just going to tape off. I'm using electrical tape here. And then I just tape off, leave the center bare. And then my tape was a little short, so I'm just going to add a piece on here. And then we do all 4, and then I just use my X-Acto knife and I cut right down the seam, and then I'll lift and pull the extra tape out, and then you'll have a perfect line there. And do that to all 4 corners. Now I'm going to start off with a blue paint, and you can pick any shade. This is just one of the apple barrel paints. And just pick a shade blue that you want. And I do 2 coats of this. And then don't forget that inside rim, because you will see that in your and then on the outside I do red and do the exact same thing, 2 coats, and then don't forget your outside edge of it. Now the center, I just leave natural. Now we're gonna pull the ribbon off the back here. And I just save it for another project somewhere down the road. I will use this on something else. So all the glitter ones, I like to seal so that none of the glitter comes off. This time I sealed it with Mod Podge, but I really like the Minwax like spray sealer. I'm sure you could use like a clear spray paint too, but something to seal it on. And then I'm going to grab this poster board and I'm going to cut it out 12 inches by 12 inches. I honestly recommend using the Dollar Tree 12 by 12 canvas. It works so much better. I couldn't find any, so I had to use poster board this time. But yeah, 100% recommend the 12 by 12 canvas. It's just a firmer back, holds up better. I'm just cutting that out with my X-Acto knife here. Make sure you have a fresh blade on your X-Acto knife, otherwise it's going to tear at the foam board. But if you have a nice new blade, it's just going to cut right through it. So here I'm putting on the paint because I needed a white backing. Again, that's why I wanted the 12 by 12 canvas. So you're going to have to put on quite a few coats here to cover up the black, because that's the other thing I couldn't find. They didn't have any white poster board. So I just had to settle with the black that they had on hand and put like 3 coats of white on it. It took a lot, so for sure recommend the 12 by 12 canvas is the best thing to use. And then second choice would be the white poster board. But in a pinch, you can use the black and put on like 3 coats of white because we want this backing to be white for this project. So I'm just using my hairdryer. This is my crafting hairdryer, cheapest one I could find. And I just use that to quick dry stuff. So put on 1 coat, hairdryer, paint. And then, yeah, I'm working on the second coat. And again, like I said, I had to do 3 coats. So I'm starting to run out of white paint here. So there's the second coat on and drying. And then I'll do the third coat here in a second. Third coat, get that all dry. And then we're going to glue our backing on. So we're just going to run a bead of hot glue all the way around the frame. Work quickly. You don't want the glue to start hardening, but get it on as quick as possible all the way around, all edges, and then slap that right on there. And then just press it down. And then I wanted a finished back because obviously that didn't look very good. So I just used like a grocery bag, tried to unfold some of the folds, and then I just Mod Podged it onto the back so it would have a nice clean finish on the back. Again, white poster board, you wouldn't have to do this. And the 12 by 12 canvas, that has 100% finished looking back. So now we're going to glue on the truck. I'm using E6000 to glue the truck on. It's something that I've found that works the best for metal. Hot glue will just pull right off of metal, so that doesn't work very well. And we're just going to glue it all the way around the edges, around the whole truck. And then I do glue the whole fence on the back of the truck because I wanted that to not peel up anywhere. So then I use the ends of some paint stir sticks just to give it some height depth. And then I'm going to use my pink clamps. And then I'm going to clamp this down and let it sit all night. Here we are the next day. And you can keep working on it while it's clamped. I think I was just done for the night. But then the USA sign, we're going to measure it, see how it fits. Mine was a little too big, so I'm just going to grab my cutting board and then my square. And then I'm just going to cut off a little bit, trim down a little bit of the edges of the A, and then it'll fit perfect. And then make both sides match. And I needed both sides down so that it would fit on the sign. And then we're just going to get it all lined up, make sure it's where we want it. And then I just use these skewers and cut off the tips or cut it down to size. See where we need it cut down to. And then we can just use the other one to measure and cut that one down. And this one I did a combo. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I did a combo E6000 and hot glue so that it would stay on. You could probably honestly just do hot glue on this. But I just leave like the edge, the middle, and the other edge. So 3 points of hot glue and then E6000. And by gluing these on before we glue the USA signs, it kind of gives us a point of where to put the letters. So just gluing the other one on, and then we'll glue our letters on. I've been working on so many different crafting, but editing videos takes forever. So just making sure our letters are straight. And then we're going to glue on the A. And then I like to jump to the U next. Or I didn't. But on my rest of them, I did the U. And then I did the S so that I could get the placement. But that one, it looked like I was just going. And again, like I said, I've made several of these because this one's been really popular this year. And then we're going to stick our hanger on the back. Just find the middle of the sign. And then I do just a dab of hot glue just to tack it down, and then I'm going to screw in my screws. And that's it. It's all done. There it is. Setting up. And there's another version of the sign with the other USA letters. Doesn't it look beautiful? This is an awesome sign. So if you want to make it, just follow along. Sorry to get this video up so late and so close to the 4th. But again, with editing, it takes time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, just subscribe to my channel and I will be putting out other videos. Thanks, guys. Bye.